Passed
Passed away.
Passed away.
To pass away
To
means
pass away.
to die.
Away.
It's very polite. Very polite
Very polite.
and very soft
A very
way
short
to say
way
die.
to say died.
So if someone's mother dies, you can say, I'm sorry your mother passed away. I'm sorry your mom passed away. I'm sorry she died. I'm sorry she passed away. Passed away is softer and more polite. Okay, next sentence I say, I like that they acknowledge death. Acknowledge means to recognize, to see, and recognize.
Then
instead of denying it, denying is the opposite of acknowledge. Deny means avoid, to say no to something. To avoid something is to deny it. To deny it. And the opposite of deny is acknowledge. Acknowledge and deny. Opposites. Okay, so they don't deny death the way Americans do. I like that there is life as well as death in their cemeteries. Guatemalans call it the Day of the Dead, but it's also a day to appreciate life. Appreciate means celebrate, to understand and like something, so to appreciate. Okay, that is all of the vocabulary. Listen to the vocabulary lesson a few times. Read the text several times. Listen to the audio article a few times. And then finally, listen to the mini story many times, a lot. Every day. Okay. Welcome to the mini story for Day of the Dead. In the mini story, I will do 3 things. I will make a statement. For example, I arrived in Guatemala. When you hear a statement, a sentence, you just say or oh. Okay, you need to say that. Show that you understand. This is not a question. Okay, a statement is not a question. So when you hear a statement, say for example, I arrive in Guatemala. Okay. The second thing I will do is ask a question you know the answer to. For example, where do I arrive? Okay. I will stop. You say the answer. Okay. You must say the answer to every question. I say, I arrive in Guatemala. Where did I arrive? You say, Guatemala. Okay, easy. And number 3, I might ask a question you don't know the answer to. If you don't know the answer, just guess. Say any answer. But you must answer every question. Use your pause button if necessary. Okay, let's begin. Okay, here we go. I arrived in Guatemala on the Day of the Dead, November 1st. Did I arrive in Guatemala? Yes, I arrived in Guatemala.
Arriving Guatemala.
Where did I arrive?
Arrive in
Guatemala, right? I arrived in Guatemala.
Guatemala.
I arrived in Guatemala
Arrived in
on the Day of the Dead, November 1st.
November 1st.
Who arrived in Guatemala
arrived
on the Day of the Dead?
Guatemala on the Day of the Dead.
Well, me, AJ, right? I arrived
AJ.
in Guatemala on the Day of the Dead, November 1st.
November 1st.
Did I arrive in Guatemala on November 3rd?
Guatemala, November 1st.
No, I didn't arrive in Guatemala
did
on November 3rd. I arrived in Guatemala on November 1st.
Guatemala, November
What day
1st.
did I arrive in Guatemala?
In Guatemala.
November 1st. I arrived in Guatemala on November 1st.
On November 1st.
Where did I arrive?
Where did I arrive?
On November 1st.
On November 1st.
Well, Guatemala, right? I arrived in Guatemala on November 1st.
November 1st.
I arrived in Guatemala on the Day of the Dead.
On the Day of the
November
Dead.
1st.
November 1st.
I was curious about this holiday. So I went to the cemetery to see what was happening.
What's happening?
Was I angry about this holiday?
About this holiday.
No, I wasn't angry about this holiday. Was I sad about this holiday?
About the holiday?
No, I wasn't sad about this holiday. I was curious about this holiday. Who was curious about this holiday? Well, I was, AJ. I was curious about this holiday. What was I curious about?
Curious about
the holiday, right? I was curious about the holiday. Which holiday was I curious about? Which holiday was I curious about? The Day of the Dead. I was curious about the Day of the Dead. Was I curious about the Day of the Dead? Or was I curious about Christmas? Well, I was curious about the Day of the Dead, of course. I was curious about the Day of the Dead, so I went to the cemetery to see what was happening. Where did I go? To the cemetery. I went to the cemetery. Did I go to the cemetery? Or did I go to the airport? Easy. I went to the cemetery. Who went to the cemetery? Well, me, right? AJ. Right? I went to the cemetery. Where did I go? To the cemetery, right? I went to the cemetery. When did I go